Hello, anatomy students. We're going to take a look at page 4, which is the bones of the human body. So this way you can see the relationship of the axial and the appendicular bones in relationship to the full body skeleton. Axial skeleton is what we'll look at first here. So we have our cranium up here, and then right here we have our ossicles, we have our facial bones, we have our mandible, which is the lower jaw. Right below there, we have a floating bone, which is our hyoid bone. Then we have our sternum, and then the ribs on either side attached to there. And then we'll go to the back where we will have our cervical vertebrae, our thoracic vertebrae, then we have our lumbar vertebrae, and then the triangular bone back here is the sacrum. And then this little part hanging off here that you call tailbone is the coccyx bone. Okay. We're gonna do the appendicular skeleton. The appendicular skeleton will look at the clavicle going and connecting with our scapulae. And then we have the humerus bone going down to two bones in our forearm. We have our radius, and then we have our ulna. The radius bone is easy to tell. It's got a little round spot up here. It's round at the top of the bone, and it will really rotate over the ulna, and then the ulna notches into and makes up your elbow, as you can see here. Okay. Going into the hand, you have your carpals, which make up the wrist. You have your metacarpals, which is kind of the palm of your hand. And then these here are your phalanges. Okay. We're gonna go to the lower part of our skeleton. Right here, your hips, we call those the os coxa. And then we go into the femur bone. You have your patella, which is another floating bone. And then the lower part of the leg here, we have our tibia. And then we have our fibula on the side. They lead down into the tarsals. And then we have our calcaneus, which is known as your heel bone. And then here you have your metatarsals. And then going from here down are your phalanges.